Hello, so here's our example on the method of elimination. So we are going to have two equations, 3x plus 5y equals 6 and negative 4x plus 2y equals 5. And if you follow the steps outlined to you in the notes on this section, you'll see that the first thing to do is to label the equations as A and B. Okay, so we're going to label those equations as A and B. And that was step one. Step two is to multiply everything in equation A by whatever is in front of this x from equation B. So we're going to take the number in front of x in equation B, that's negative 4, and we're going to multiply everything in equation A by that number. So everything in this top line we're going to multiply by negative 4. And that's going to give us, well, let's try it out. Negative 4 by 3x is negative 12x. So what we're doing is we're multiplying every part of this by negative 4. Plus 5y by negative 4 is minus 20y. And that's going to be equal to 6 by negative 4 is negative 24. So we've just multiplied everything in the top line by negative 4. The next step, the third step, is to multiply everything in equation B by whatever was in front of your x in the original, on the first line. So in this case that was a 3. So we're going to multiply everything in equation B by 3. Now that's a little bit confusing, this multiplying by negative 4 and multiplying by 3. But basically it comes down to multiply each line by the coefficient, the number in front of x, in the other line. Okay, so the top line you'll multiply everything by negative 4. The bottom line you'll multiply everything by 3. So let's do that. And we'll multiply the bottom line by 3. Negative 4 by x by 3 is negative 12x. 2y by 3 is plus 6y. And 5 by 3 is 15. Okay, just put a line under that. And what you'll notice is that the numbers in front of the x's are exactly the same. Okay, the numbers in front of the x's are exactly the same. Now the name of this method is elimination. So we're going to eliminate the x's by getting them to cancel out. But to get them to cancel out, we have to change the sign of everything. And we do it on the bottom line. We could do it on either line, but we're going to change the sign of everything on the bottom line. So take another color of marker and another color of pen. And we're going to change the signs on one line only. Okay? But we'll change all the signs on that line. So minus 12x is going to become plus 12x. Plus 6y is going to become minus 6y. And 15 is going to become minus 15. And next we will add the lines. Okay, we'll add the two lines together. So you have negative 12x plus 12x. They cancel out entirely. And that is what has to happen. That's the basic thing that has to happen is that those two cancel out entirely. You then have negative 20y, and now it's negative 6y. So negative 20 and negative 6 is negative 26y is equal to negative 24 and minus 15. Well, negative 24 and minus 15, they have the same sign, so add. 24 and 15 is 39, and keep the sign is a minus. Okay, so now we have an equation in one variable, and we're going to solve for that. So we can simply divide by the negative 26. That's all you do at this point, is you just divide by whatever's attached to your y, and you get negative 26y divided by negative 26 is equal to negative 39, also divided by negative 26. Negative 26 is cancelled, so you have y is equal to a minus over a minus is a plus. 39 over 26. You can reduce that. They can both be divided by 13. Okay, so if you divide both of them by 13 to reduce the fraction, you get 3 over 2, or if you prefer, 1.5. 1.5. Okay, now you're nearly finished. But you've only found one of the variables. Okay, you've only found one of the variables. What you'll do now And I'll scroll up here a little bit. What you'll do now is you will take that value of y and put it back into either of the original equations. Okay? So from here, I'll scroll up a little bit more because of the surface. We're going to put it into either of the original equations. I beg your pardon for the interference on the intercom. Put it into either of the original equations. So let's swap over and we'll take let's take the 3x plus 5y equals 6, because we don't have any negative signs to worry about. So 3x plus 5y equals 6. And we're going to say the y is 1.5, so 3x plus 5 times 1.5 is equal to 6. That's 3x. 5 times 1.5 is 7.5 equals 6. Now, to solve that, we want x's on one side, numbers on the other. So move the 7.5 across, and of course, when it moves across, it changes sign. So 3x is equal to 6 minus 7.5. 3x will be equal to negative 1.5, and if that's 3x, we'll divide across by 3. Negative 1.5 divided by 3. The 3's cancel, and if x is negative. Now 1.5 over 3. 1.5 is exactly half of 3, so this is actually equal to negative 1/2. Okay? 1.5 is half of 3. If you're not sure about that, well, one of the things you can do is multiply top and bottom by 10. That'll get rid of the fraction. Okay? And you'll end up with negative 1.5 by 10 is negative 15. 3 by 10 is 30. And then you can divide both by 15. 15 goes into both of those. So you get negative 1 on the top and 2 on the bottom. You can start to negative 1/2. Okay, so we now have both our answers. X equals negative 1/2 and y equals 1 and 1/2. Okay. Thank you.